Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Cologne, Germany. This is the FIBA EuroBasket game day for Group B game here on September 6th between Bosnia and Herzegovina and France. Well, not far from the Rhine River and not far from the beautiful Kölner Dome, the cathedral that dominates the skyline, is this incredible arena, which has had some incredible basketball. We start with this game, followed by Hungary against Lithuania, and then it's Germany and Slovenia wrapping things up tonight. And as you look at the standings, you understand the significance of this game. Bosnia and Herzegovina at 2-1, France at 2-1, Lithuania down there in 5th place at 0-3. They need a favor tonight, Lithuania from France. They need France to win this game to maintain Lithuanian hopes of advancing. If Bosnia and Herzegovina win this game, it's all over. We know the top 4 teams, which 4 teams are moving on to the round of 16. I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mike Taylor. And Mike, in this situation, you're France. You need to find your rhythm. You want to start playing now, shifting into a higher gear. We've seen some moments, for example, against Lithuania, where they came back and finished really strong, and then against Hungary, they did what they had to do to win a very tight game. But now it seems like they need to start really picking it up a notch.
This is an experienced and battle-tested team, winning medals, silver medal at the last summer in the Olympics. These guys know what it takes and how to navigate their way through tournaments, and I think you'll see them continue to get better. In today's game, their front line is built to manage and the challenge from the physical front line of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So I think you see the size, the length, the rim protection, the physicality at the 5 and the 4 to battle with Nurkic and the rest of the Bosnia and Herzegovina big men, and to win the battle on the boards. I think the team that does the best job on the rebounding today will give themselves the best chance to win.
So Bosnia and Herzegovina, one of the surprise packages, shall we say, that are in position to book their place in the next round, but they still have 2 very tough games to go. If they win this game, they know they're in, but if they don't, then they would, in all likelihood, take on Lithuania with a shot to advance. The stakes could not be any higher. Bosnia and Herzegovina trying to advance to the next round for the first time since 1993. And it has been quite a story for them. Don't forget, they just met in the European qualifiers in Sarajevo, and that game was won by Bosnia and Herzegovina. So we have a good one coming up. Now a pause for the national anthems. National pride, that's what it's all about. And we're about ready to get a strong dose of it from Bosnia and Herzegovina. And of course, France, remember, it's a team that doesn't have Nick Batum, one of the mainstays, as well as Nando De Colo, two guys that were, quite frankly, essential for their run to the Olympic final, and two incredible pros. Hopefully they'll be back. Marius Tiulin in the middle from Romania, Georgios Porsanidis from Greece, and Ilias Konelis from Cyprus. Konelis there on the right. And we'll also get a look at the starting fives for France. And we talk about the front line, and really it's only gotten bigger and better, probably. I mean, Mame Diaté was a terrific performer for France. But now it's Mustafa Fall coming off the bench. Anyway, they're going to start with Gershon Yabusele, Evan Fournier, Andrew Albasi, Terry Tarpey, and Rudy Gobert in the starting five. Kobo, Mbai, Luawu, Cabarro, all come off the bench. Theo Maledon, Vincent Poirier. How about Yabusele? He's really an outstanding player.
Yabusele has been super consistent for this French team. He adds physicality to the front court. He can score in the post, attack closeouts, hit shots, rebound. He'll be a key today, matching up with the front court here with Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Vincent Collet, really one of the great coaches in European basketball for more than a decade, going back to FIBA EuroBasket 2009 in Poland when he got France to the quarterfinals. Of course, they had to win an additional qualifying tournament to get in. And once they did, made a great run before falling to eventual champion Spain. Bosnia and Herzegovina, Josip Nurkic, John Robertson, Miralem Halilovic, Janin Musa, and Alexander Lazic in the starting five. And then a full complement of players coming off the bench. But Robertson was terrific. Could have been the TCL player of the game the other night.
Without a doubt, he was a difference maker. His perimeter shooting really sparked him. And that's the perfect inside-outside combination when you have Nurkic and the rest of the front line doing all the damage on the boards, posting up, establishing the post, and then with Robertson flying around out there, hitting those threes.
So, Mike, it's been an exciting tournament. It's been an incredible tournament, and we'll talk more about some other things in just a second. Let's hear the coach.
Lazu, ideš na ovu desetku, Mukina u 22, onaj bijeli, pa može pogoditi ona i ima. Ajde, ajde, jedno, tri.
FIBA EuroBasket 2022 in Cologne.
So you see France and Bosnia and Herzegovina, and just real quickly, you're following this incredible tournament. The big stars are here, great games. This has been a fantastic venue. And there was an unfortunate situation the other day where a technical foul was called. The free throw wasn't given in the heat of the moment. It was a very difficult moment for the referees, the commissioners. And FIBA issued a statement. Lithuania protested, thinking that the game should be played again, or they protested the result, but FIBA announced that, that was not going to be upheld, so we move on. And you know what? There are mistakes in life, and we just have to live with them, and we try to get better. So France taking on Bosnia and Herzegovina. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Cologne, Germany. A rematch of sorts between Bosnia and Herzegovina in the yellow and France in the blue, and an early foul here called on France. And Mike, just talking about, again, not to belabor this, but the technical foul that was called, but the free throw was not awarded. Clearly, the game goes to overtime. Lithuania might have had a free throw they didn't take. It's unfortunate. They feel aggrieved, but Lithuania is still alive if France can get a win here over Bosnia and Herzegovina. But Robertson comes right out and strokes the three-pointer.
Jeff, to finish that thought, players make mistakes, coaches make mistakes, officials make mistakes from time to time. It was such a fantastic game for both teams. It's unfortunate, but again, you know, I think FIBA is making the right decisions here, trying to manage the tournament and keep moving things forward.
There's Gobert coming in and swatting Halilovic. And Gobert just kind of sidesteps Nurkic for the two.
We've seen early on Roberson hit a three. We saw the first possession, Lazic trying to post up Fournier. So now it's not just the 4s and 5s trying to post. They're trying to post the 3, make Fournier work on defense.
France number 7 goes on the Mussolini. First person, erstes foul.
So Yabusele called for a foul here. That was the block from Gobert. There was no foul on that one. That was certainly get out of my house. It's hard enough getting blocked from Gobert when you're looking at him, but even harder when you don't know he's behind you. So good aggressive start for Rudy Gobert, on both ends of the floor. And the tap. Great job by our favorite defender, Terry Tarpey.
Outstanding job by Tarpey.
Here he is pulling up on the break, and his confidence, he gets it from his outstanding defense.
They had a great emergency switch, veer back, deflected the play, and then offense and defense contributing at both ends.
And once again, Gobert patrolling the paint and going up and blocking anything and everything.
2 shot blocks early in the game, a great sign for Gobert being engaged early on.
Remember, France were not happy when they lost that game in Sarajevo recently. There is a jump shot, and it gets it to drop. It's going to be a real battle because if there's one thing that we've learned about Bosnia and Herzegovina, they do not shy away from the challenges, the contact, the physicality. They bring it.
France has to block out, hold their ground at all 5 spots.
Fournier, a high arcing shot, misses everything as the shot clock wound down.
Well defended there from Lazic. Stayed with him, little separation. I mean, that's a great challenge to stick with Fournier running off screens. Outstanding defense there from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Roberson not going to take no for an answer. He comes back out and hits a 3.
So again, another 5-man in drop pick and roll coverage. Those shots will be there. Roberson taking advantage early on.
And the foul called on Lazic.
As you can see in this replay, Gobert, no impact at the point of attack pick and roll, creates that little separation Roberson needs. Coach Bakir loves it.
Terry Tarpey again. Oh, his pass intercepted by Nurkic. Then passes to Janan Musa. Oh, he's usually so good penetrating or getting to the rim, not missing layups. Well, it's a good start for France, but they're trailing by 3 points. Yabusele. I wondered if they were going to call it travel, and they did. And Albasi knocks it away. Boy, he could even take it away from Robertson. And look at Tarpey taking on Nurkic and drawing the foul on Nurkic.
Tarpey did a great job there attacking Nurkic with speed and explosion before the big man could get into position. Again, he knew he was at a size disadvantage. You'll see the deflection from Albasi. Tarpey scoops it up, and watch him now pick up his speed and attack him quickly, drawing the foul. Great job attacking the size and shot blocking right at the rim.
Well, if you can leap like Tarpey and play up around the rim, it doesn't matter how big the other guy is, does it?
It's about the skill of finishing, the timing, using both hands, and again, attacking the shot blocker before they're ready. The other thing that's interesting about Tarpey early in this game is he's drawn the matchup against Musa, and Musa has been so big for this Bosnian and Herzegovina team. Outstanding defensive responsibility from Vincent Collet for Tarpey.
He did play 23 minutes in the first meeting with Bosnia and Herzegovina in the European qualifiers for the World Cup. Here's Musa. Well, he takes the three over Terry Tarpey.
But again, this is more about Gobert's pick and roll coverage. He's in a drop coverage. He's not coming out to the point of attack to pressure the ball. And we've seen Roberson and now Musa both take advantage of that space and very big threes.
Yapseli and Gobert very active on the glass.
Love his activity early on.
Nurkic, his attempt rims out. Fournier for three, in and out.
Good look for Fournier. Needs to keep hunting those threes.
Halilovic backing up Tarpey, then a little short jump hook. So effective. Only had one game where he wasn't that effective. Maybe one of the more underrated players in European basketball, Halilovic. Yabusele hands it off to Gobert, and Nurkic knocks it out of his hands. 3-on-1 break. Look at Albasi get in there and disrupt the pass.
This is a tough catch here. Again, you want to be aware of your big man and who you're delivering the ball to. They put Nurkic in a really difficult situation there, and that's most of the time why you want guards leading the break. Here you see Halilovic making his low post move. The quality of the offense here for Bosnia and Herzegovina is the ability to post up and score at the 5 and the 4, and the offensive rebounding, along with the three-point shooting of Roberson and the playmaking of Musa.
That is simply incredible that Albasi stopped that break.
Great heart, great effort. It's a no quit attitude.
Slick pass, Hertel over to Gobert, back to Fournier, hands it off, Poirier in. A bad finish from Poirier. Looked like he was affected by Nurkic, and now another pass. They want to beat France off the floor, but they don't want to turn it over.
Again, we've seen them complete these plays in the first 3 games. Can be part of the 3 games and into your 4th game here. They just need to be a little bit sharper and more sure with their passing. But again, that was a great possession for France. Great ball movement, great teamwork, just unable to finish. The size and physicality of the front court, this is the battle, this is the matchup between these two teams here today.
Aiden Adic has come into the game, and he's guarding Fournier's Collet and his Pascal Donadou and his other coaches look on. Size up the opposition. Poirier. Nice touch from Poirier.
Great to see him bounce back, missed the last layup, wide open shot. Again, well delivered from Hertel. Nice shot from Poirier.
Oh, Musa lost it, gets it back. Nurkic, full meter behind the arc. There's Musa, another long 3, and Poirier with the rebound. Remember, they had a lot of success from 3-point range in their last game, and that was well short from Fournier. Both teams missing shots. Adic. And again, it's French basketball.
substitution board teams.
So Kamenyas is going to come in for Halilovic, and Okobo comes in for Fournier. Remember, Bosnia and Herzegovina have a couple of games to win here. They can win this one and punch their ticket for the next round, or they can win the next one against Lithuania if it comes to that. They would like to take care of business today.
Yeah, whenever you have things in your control, you want to take care of that business and get things done. We can only imagine what that game would be like.
And the follow, and Poirier gets it back. Hertel. France not shooting the basketball well right now.
2 good looks for Hertel. Good rebounding from Poirier.
And the hold on Hertel.
Right now, France has to do a better job in transition on defense. They're getting caught in some mismatch disadvantage situations.
First person is fouled. The team foul.
Nurkic with foul having checked into the game, misses.
I don't think Nurkic is used to matching up against a player bigger than him.
And foul! Throws it down.
Great pass from Hertel. Again, the last 2 games, he's done an excellent job distributing the basketball for Team France.
It's interesting. This foul gets back. Oh, great defense from Tarpey. Looks up ahead. Okobo. Robertson. Oh, nice little Euro step from Okobo, but he missed a shot, although he was fouled. And again, Tarpey makes a play on defense that leads to possible points for France. This is foul. He was not in the last game. He was added to the EuroBasket roster.
Foul has been a really important piece at times for this front court, and today he's a key matchup, especially with Nurkic. We saw the last possession one-on-one. He got the victory, and right there, a great dunk.
France would really like Okobo to pick it up a bit. Probably, what would you say, has been okay in the ball handling department? Maybe hasn't contributed as much in scoring. Maybe defensively has been okay.
I think he has to grow into his role on the team. I think that's just about the guys playing together, have more experience as a unit here in the tournament.
Foul, puts it up off the glass and in.
I mean, that's a great finish for Foul. Took the screen, got great low post position in front of the rim, and a strong right-hand finish. That's tough to deal with for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Looks like he made a big impact against Lithuania. Foul coming off the bench here early. And again, Shirley is making a lot of people think about his future. How far can he go? But this time, Musa is just so good going to the basket.
I mean, what an outstanding play, taking the ball right to the shot blocking foul. Musa, again, continues to impress.
Foul, and throws the elbow. Might they look at that?
It's possible, just because of the elbow.
Foul against number 93.
He definitely got him. I think they're going to look at it. Bosnia and Herzegovina appealing for the unsportsmanlike. Here it is again.
You can see Nurkic kind of pulls the chair on him, trying to get him off balance.
Doesn't really get him square, but nevertheless.
Again, just those big, long elbows got a little bit out of control there.
Let's see. Yes. Let's see point of contact. This is basketball play. No? I think I think he's not, huh?
He's not in the elbow, it's in the other side. This side.
And for you, what is?
Legal, offensive foul. Stay with my...
Offensive, and the point of contact is not in the face. It's in the neck to down, neck to down, okay?
Right.
Normal foul.
Yeah.
93?
93, I the
okay,
same.
end of game. Bravo, go.
The time is correct.
Yes. Go.
So foul avoids the unsportsmanlike.
This is where you love your big man to have that feeling of lower body contact of where the defender is, because Nurkic gave him a little separation. He didn't have that feeling and tried to pivot and get it. Offensive foul.
Different bigs to attempt to wear down Nurkic. Being utilized, and good hands from France, forcing the turnover. Hertel pulls up on the break. And again, the quick outlet up ahead to Musa. Would have counted if he'd been able to make it, but 2 free throws for Musa.
Both teams creating good fast break opportunities for themselves. You'd just like to see them be a little bit more efficient and finish.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Gegic comes in for Robertson. Gegic has made some big plays in this tournament. Also, Nurkic goes down, so this will change perhaps the way this Bosnia and Herzegovina team gets after France on defense. Although that said, with Luawu Cabarrou in, as well as Akobo and Hertel, it would be a difficult French team to pressure, I would think. Look at those numbers, 23.7 points per game in this EuroBasket.
He's been outstanding.
Yeah, he's been All-Star 5 quality.
I agree.
And you could argue that he and Wagner are the 2 most important players in this group so far. So in a zone, Bosnia and Herzegovina maybe catching him by surprise. And Fournier had the ball knocked out of his hands by Gegic, but was able to get it back and then draw a foul.
Maybe not the prettiest zone attack, but pure strength and power. Got to the middle of the paint, drop step, finished towards the rim.
And players, when all of a sudden the other team drops into a zone, they're supposed to flip a switch, right?
Well, you want your team to continue to attack. You want your team to have a seamless transition, but many times the rhythm of the game changes. The shots that a team gets are different. So that's just about experience playing together and understand, hey, we need to attack this zone in a certain way to the team's strength.
What a play! They don't box a little bit, battling for the rebound. It falls to Akobo, and he puts it up and in. So a 3-point trip down the floor for France. And no doubt the Lithuanians in attendance, while not vocally supporting France, are certainly pulling for them inside, because they need them to win to keep their hopes alive of advancing. Aiden Adic, Shaliu pass, Halilovic. And that's how the first quarter finishes. Strong finish indeed for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Great play here. Adic draws the shot blocker, throws it up for the lob there. Halilovic, excellent finish. Couldn't draw it up any better.
So Bosnia and France knotted at 19 at the end of one.
Right now we see the field goal shooting a little bit low for France, 39%. 3-pointers, 3 out of 6 for Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's been a key to help them maintain this tie.
Positive start for Gobert. at both ends of the floor on defense and then scoring on offense. Then Tarpey, after the steal, buried the three-pointer. And again, Gobert, very active. But Bosnia and Herzegovina know what they want, and they're able to get it.
Couple key numbers here, Jeff. Points from turnovers, France has 8. Bosnia and Herzegovina 0. Fast break points, 8-2 for France, and points from the bench. Bench scoring 10-0 for France. The three-point shooting has been key, keeping Bosnia and Herzegovina in the game.
So really a lot of positives. Hey folks, scanning the barcode to get the Courtside 1891 app to get video streams, schedules, and scores from all the national team games, especially here at FIBA EuroBasket 2022. We'd love to have it. Also follow the AmeriCup action, all the qualifiers throughout the year. Second quarter action underway, and Luau Cabarro misses. Brabats has checked into the game and commits the foul on Luau Cabarro, or excuse me, Poirier.
Number 27, Ali Brabats. First personal against his foul, first team foul.
2-3 zone still for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Hertel says, I know what to do with that. Just come out and drill a three-pointer.
Yeah, he's a good weapon to have as a shooting point guard. Come up, set the screen against the zone. It most likely will be unguarded. He buries it.
Well, somebody's still supposed to get out and put a hand in the face, right? Adic gets it to drop.
It's easier against the zone because the bigs are dropped in the second line coverage.
Kobo floats in. He's got all the tools, but just not quite finishing him off. And now Kamenyas with Poirier hustling back, decides to bring it back out. Got to really credit Adic and whoever it was that helped him get on track after a very difficult game the other day. Here he is fading and scoring. Remember, he got ejected in the game against Slovenia. Is that right?
Yes.
And he purposely went up and bumped.
It was Germany, went up to Schroeder, behind Schroeder.
Sorry, that's right. He went up to Schroeder and bumped him. Here he is now on the open floor. Oh, behind the back pass. So Adin Adic, when Bosnia and Herzegovina started so well against Germany, but then as they were really up against it late, lost his cool, committed a foul, and then went up and just intentionally bumped Schroeder to be ejected. And it really killed Bosnia and Herzegovina's chances. But he's come back and he started making plays.
He's been a key. Again, when he can play pick and roll and deliver plays for his teammates at the rim or hit a pull-up jump shot, showing off a lot of skill.
Referees want to review something, so we'll listen in.
We want to review the possible unsportsmanlike. Let's make the main camera. Okay, one more time, back, point of contact, go. No, main camera. Main camera is the best. This, let's go. Contact here is the last player. We must call unsportsmanlike number 3. Shooter is number 5. Number 5, yellow, and 3 fouls, 2 in possession. Okay.
So you heard them explain why, but it seemed like Luau Cabarro was going for the basketball, but that's, I guess that's the rule. So
this is what's so difficult. You see, you know, for Luau Cabarro, he put his hands up and tried to take the body. In his mind, he's making a play on the ball. The referees looked at that in a different light, thinking he did not make a play on the ball. And this is what makes these taking the intentional fouls, or let's say smart fouls to stop the break, such a, you know, skill. You've got to practice it with your team. You've got to be good at it. And still, there's always some, you know, chance involved.
this game every bit that we expected and more. Bosnia and Herzegovina leading by 3 and with possession. Crucial game, not just for these two teams, but also for Lithuania. And the jump, And the basket's good by Halilovic. Collet is going to make a change. It's going to get Yabusele back into the game. Quick pass, Poirier, and he lays it up.
Again, France attacking the zone, trying to get the ball to the nail. Great pass to the wing. They hit Poirier. Easy play at the rim.
5 points for Poirier. Gagic, nowhere to go. His pass intercepted, though. Not a good pass at all. Rattel was there. Luau Cabarrot gets it through Poirier, and he goes up and is fouled. And I'm not sure if that was intended for Poirier. It could have been going to a Kovacic. He put those big paws up there, brought it down.
Really good spacing in transition. And again, I really like Rattel. Not always known as a distributing point guard, more as a shooting point guard. He's done a very good job finding his teammates here in transition in the half court in the last 2 games.
So timeout on the floor. Some interesting substitutions. Nurkic will come back in. Will France also counter with Gobert? We shall see. Timeout.
Vidi ovo je, vidi kako napadaju zonu. Ima ovaj pik ovdje nekakav, dodaju loptu ovdje, ima blind point i ovaj roller ide ovdje na high post. Kako napadaju zonu? Kao naš fist. Šta treba uraditi? Ovi ovdje igrač, poslije pike, lopta je vamo. Idi mi odmah na high post, brate. Razumije? To tako nema veze. Tako oni napadaju zonu. Samo se ti single pick i onda imaju...
So very interesting point in the game as Nurkic and I believe Gobert coming back in. And that was what convinced Collet he needed to make a change on defense.
Yeah, I think that France wants to have a little bit more stops. They need a little bit more size. The strength of this Bosnia and Herzegovina team are their post-up abilities at the 5 and the 4. We saw their Adic draw the defender, the shot blocker, and drop it off to a ducking in Halilovic. These guys really take advantage of those physical matchups at the rim.
Oh, how did he get that to drop? The first one. So Gobert has not checked in yet, but Nurkic has. So Poirier and Yabusele will no doubt have to guard Nurkic, but Halilovic is there. It's causing a lot of problems inside as those free throws go in. And it's a 1-point game again. And not a true point guard on the court, really. Maybe Gagic plays that roll, but it doesn't matter. They get it to Nurkic, and he just throws it down. And Gobert is indeed going to come into the game now after that.
France switched pick and rolls there. They got caught in between. Great passing, and Nurkic with a strong finish.
3-second violation.
3 seconds. Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Oh, Poirier, I think.
Now they put Fournier in the high post at the nail and fed him there and got some good things out of it. Let's see if they do the same with Yabusele here with Fournier to the bench. Gobert back in at the 5, Yabusele in at the 4, but you see their cross match. Yabusele will match up with Nurkic, and Gobert is on Halilovic defensively.
Switch on the Brabants, and the ball goes off Luau Cabarrot. So Bosnia and Herzegovina won the game in Sarajevo, and a lot of people were saying for France that was a good wake-up call. They would be ready the next time, but you also can't underestimate how much confidence Bosnia and Herzegovina would have got from that win.
I think Bosnia and Herzegovina have clearly been underestimated as a team. These guys have come in here and played extremely good basketball, and they're a threat right now. They're really a threat. France has to beat these guys today.
Rattel almost able to pick that one off. Adic for 3 and misses everything. So a lot of strength out there with Yabusele trying to box Nurkic out.
Well, I like the move from Coach Collet because now if they play pick and roll coverage with Nurkic, which as Gobert was dropped, now Yabusele can have a little bit more pressure at the point of attack.
Good pass over to Fournier into Yabusele, and contact, no call. Now quick outlet, Adic. Robertson left open. Bullet dodged, but a long rebound for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Three-point shot, Adic.
See if they can get a little bit better shot together against this zone. They're now using high pick and roll. They set 2 guys at the guard.
Hurtel for 3, and that ties it.
Bosnia and Herzegovina needed Drabic to slide up and cover the ball there.
Forstiel watching, part of that French delegation here. And the ball goes out. No, Halilovic gets it back. Nurkic penetrates, kicks it back out to Vrabac. Bosnia missing a lot of threes right now.
Again, let's give credit to Coach Collet, cross-matching in the front court.
Good anticipation, Halilovic.
France 4. Substitution. Spielwechsel both teams.
Well, Bosnia and Herzegovina 3 of 10 from three-point range. Seems like they've missed even more than that. Luau Cabarro goes out, and Fournier back in the game. Or sorry, Terry Tarpey.
Bosnia and Herzegovina back to man-to-man coverage here.
Hotel tempted to shoot it, but doesn't. Now quick pass, Yabusele for 3. Count it! France back up by 3.
Again, Hurtel aggressive, intelligent, throws the skip, easy shot for Yabusele.
Musa tries to answer. Bosnia and Herzegovina getting a lot of offensive rebounds, and they make it count. Nurkic backing his way down low.
That's just a pro move right there. Strong against a tremendous shot blocker. Great right-hand finish.
Yabusele scraps, gets it back. Now Tarpey open for 3, feeling confident but a little short. Gobert hands it off to Tarpey. He shares it with Yabusele, but he gets blocked by Nurkic. And now he brings the ball up the floor as well. But Nurkic doing a little bit too much.
Well, let's give credit to Tarpey.
Yeah.
Great dish. We see the play in the paint here. Draws the shot blocker. Yabusele ready to finish. Fantastic block from Nurkic, but this is where the play begins. Tarpey with the hustle disrupts the play just enough to force the turnover. Those are the little things that Tarpey brings to this team. He's done so well.
Fournier lets it fly from three-point range.
That's a clinic moving without the ball. Ran off a back screen, came off a staggered double, faded when his defender went over the top, took one dribble. That's beautiful to watch. Great job by Evan Fournier.
5 of 10 from three-point range for France. Hotel doesn't give up the baseline to Vrabac. And good help from Tarpey, but a foul call, so Kamenyas gets a couple of free throws.
Tarpey was just a step late there. He needed to get in there and deny that pass. Look to deflect it across. Here again you see, look, here's Fournier coming off the screen, catches, Vrabac on the inside, creates space, and just beautiful to watch. Fournier so skilled playing without the ball, playing off screens.
Hurtel's going to go out of the game and be replaced by Andrew Albesi.
Hurtel's been a key for France so far. He's really given them good minutes. his ability to shoot, his ability to find his teammates, that's been critical for Coach Vincent Calais to this point.
And Kamenjak misses the first. One of the younger players in this Bosnia and Herzegovina team. 4 years of age. It's 1 of 2. Lazic comes back in for Rabat. And it's back to a 3-point game. France going for their 3rd win in 4 games here in this incredible Group B, this group of death. Same for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Fournier for 3. Nope, it looked good, but it was short. And the pass, another play made on defense by Tarpey. I don't know if he's the only former William and Mary player to compete at a FIBA EuroBasket, but he's probably the best. Here's Gobert, and he's fouled by Nurkic.
Really good patience there from France. They had floor spacing. They had Yabusele posting up Roberson. They recognized the mismatch. Again, as they tried to kick out Roberson, Nurkic coming down, Gobert followed with a basket cut, drawing the foul.
Gobert, not to jinx him, but has been making his free throws in this FIBA EuroBasket, and of course he misses it.
There is the commentator jinx.
Not intentionally.
Unintentional, of course. But Gobert has been very efficient from the free throw line. It's been a really important part for France. It's nice to know you have a big man that can draw a foul and convert at the line.
Convert he does. He was shooting 80% at the free throw line coming into this game. Here, that was Gobert. Now Bosnia-Herzegovina, Musa has to chase it. He has to launch it. He's not going to get off in time. Yabusele, and it leads to an open floor here for Fournier. And contorts his body, and they call the foul as well on Lazic. So a bad situation gets worse on that play for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
I mean, we see the play here. Lazic clearly trailing behind him. You got it. It's great effort, but it's got to be smart effort. You know, if you can't make that play, you got to let him go. You've compounded the situation, turning it into a 3-point play opportunity.
Why is Calais asking for the unsportsmanlike? It's just a foul.
I think that's an automatic reaction from the coach, trying to work the referees a little bit.
And then they ask for like reviews on other plays, but like, it's just not possible anyway. Timeout. France leading by 6 points. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
We have to run offense on the right way. So we have to play pick and roll with Gobert, not with Jerko. Kad budeš igrao fist, na primjer, pošalji Juku unutra, nek Van igra pick and roll, jer onaj stoji unutra i onako, razumijete? Right? Okay, let's go first thing. Let's go next offense. We play one side. Tamam. Next offense one side, but before that, box out position. Dajte mi, molim vas, pomozite im kad budu u skokovima, da vas imate prvo u skoku, pa tek onda da izlijećemo gore. Ne sviraju faule, mora biti mnogo čišća, što on kaže, da zavrtimo loptu, pa da iz svog zavrćenja da napadamo, onda moraju svirati faule.
So, Jeff, it's really interesting. Coach Bakir trying to help his players understand what they want their possession to be. He wants them to play pick and roll and attack Gobert. And I think every coach wants their 5 players on the court to have a clear picture. What is intelligent possession? What is intelligent offense for us? Early on, when Gobert was matched up on Nurkic, it was a clear picture. But as they cross-matched in the front court, now they got a little bit confused about who should they put in that pick and roll. Should it be Nurkic now with Yabusele on him? No, it should be Halilovic as they cross-match. So let's see if they bring Halilovic into these screens.
France up by 6 points. Musa blocked by Yabusele, who then saves it in bounds. Tarpey up the floor. Albasi left open. Good! What a big sequence that is!
Big play for France. Yabusele at both ends, the block and the save, and then a great pass to Albasi. Albasi almost thought like he didn't get him. He forgot he was over there, but it was a great extra pass for the three. Here's the block, straight up at the rim. Take the ball from Musa, save it. Tarpey, and here's the extra pass. Albasi burying the three.
Big point in the game here for Bosnia and Herzegovina, reeling a little bit here with this French run. And, oh, what a dazzling play by Robertson.
Fantastic. Slashing to the basket. Robertson up in the trees.
So, 1:03 to go and another timeout. Huge basket by Robertson.
On joue point bas, ok? En bas, homme zone. Donc ça veut dire que quand Gershon va chercher Evan, là, on renvoie la balle ici et on la donne à l'intérieur pour Gershon, d'accord? C'est bon? Mais quand même, de l'autre côté, je vous propose deux choses. Si Nurkic est très bas, tu fais un bon écran quand même. Et on va voir la sortie là, les vannes quand même, tu peux même curler. S'il curle, tu descends, d'accord? Éventuellement, tu donnes à Gershon. C'est le problème, Gershon.
This is bounce off the mascot of FIBA EuroBasket 20.
It's all happening in Cologne, Germany. Mike, as much as I love the other groups and the other teams, I'd rather be nowhere else than here.
This is the place to be. We've got packed arena. No matter what the game is, there's great fan support for each nation here. This has been a special venue for the first round of EuroBasket.
It really has. We got lucky.
Here they come running the stagger double again for Fournier, but it's a turnover. Now again, a quick thought here for the Bosnia-Herzegovina offense. Coaches out there, it's important that you have middle pick and roll situations, not only for your 5, but your 4. With the cross match, they now need to get Halilovic in these screens to attack Gobert. Let's see if they get to it.
Oh. Robertson getting away from Albasi, and that takes some doing, but misses the shot. So again, Gobert has it and hands it back to Andrew Albasi.
Spain pick and roll action here.
And Yabusele then comes in on the baseline. Final seconds ticking off the clock. Can Bosnia and Herzegovina get another one? And a foul. They had one to give. Fournier. So Wawu Captain Rowe is going to come in. So Elliot Kobo is going to come into the game here for the final 4 seconds. Nurkic for 3, not a bad looking shot. He goes down, but the follow! And have they called the foul? They called a flop on Nurkic. Wow. So he goes down trying to draw the foul. And Porzingis, the Greece referee, says it was a flop. So it is a personal foul as well as a technical foul.
I want to see the replay here. Nurkic.
It's kind of an exaggerated fall.
I mean, I don't know if he did that to draw a foul. There was really nobody near him. Could it be that he's just a big man not used to catching and shooting on the run and stumbled a little bit? Awarded a flop, 1 extra point, and now we have a 10-point France lead heading into halftime. 1 second on the clock.
So the technical foul, and also it is his 3rd personal foul. And not only that, the technical free throw was taken and made at the other end. And France, a potentially bad situation, turns into a pretty good finish for them. A really good finish, but not for the first time. Nurkic has 3 fouls at halftime. A little bit of crisis time for Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's France on top, 44-34 at the break.
We see France has now moved ahead in the field goal shooting percentage. Again, 6 for 12, very efficient in the three-point shooting, advantage in rebounds and assists. Again, they've done a great job. But to me, the key of that first half was Vincent Hertel cross-matching his matchups in the front court, putting Gobert on the 4 and Yabusele on the 5. We'll see if we can see an adjustment from the Bosnia and Herzegovina coaching staff and team as we move to the second half.
Well, it's been some great action, and Terry Tarpey and Gobert. Well, we've grown accustomed to seeing Tarpey coming out and just delivering. You know what you're going to get from him, and he just continues to provide it. It was a positive start for Gobert. But again, ultimately, late in the first half, the momentum swung to France.
Again, little coaching adjustments mean a lot, and we see a highlight here. These 2 highlights are when Gobert is matched up on the 5, and they got the 3-point looks. Those looks changed because of the matchups. The zone was eventually attacked efficiently by France. So let's see what the next line of adjustments are from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
One of the lobs that's been flushed by Halilovic at this tournament. Do you see a little chess match taking place right now between Coach Bakir and Coach Collet?
Yeah, and again, I think one of that cross match has been the key. But now the next step for Bosnia and Herzegovina is you need to have pick and rolls actions with your 4-man that are going to take advantage of Gobert. Now, it may not necessarily be a pick and roll. It may now be a pick and pop situation that stretches out Gobert. But they've got to counter it, and they've got to have a clear picture together as they attack offensively each possession.
You spoke about Hertel playing well, and certainly has to be one of those players for France that really provides a lot.
Even if it's not his strength, as we see Fournier with that beautiful 3-point shot, even if it's not his strength to really distribute and he's more of a scoring point guard, he can make a concerted effort like he has the last few games to really distribute.
This may be the first time that Musa has not really been as influential offensively in a game.
Well, he's got some athletic matchups on him right now. You know, Tarpey is a really pesky defender. He's really smart and really intense. He's real well coached, and he's not going to make mistakes.
We're at halftime. France lead it 44-34 over Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Balcerowski trying to weave his way past Sorkin and gets the score.
Well, he seemed like he had a direct lane to the basket, kind of went the other way, finishing with the left.
Jokic back from Davidovac, passes out to the double team. Guduric takes a dribble, three-point shot again. Back-to-back threes for Marko Guduric, back-to-back assists for Jokic.
Wow.
8 points, make it 10.
No, he didn't, Tim. The veteran move, throwing it off the back of Avdia on the inbounds.
Smith to the corner. Simon is short. Oh!
Makovic comes over and dunks it, Mark.
Makovic with a big throwdown. Didn't stop working.
Another steal here.
Yanez.
Ooh!
Hey! Runway opens up for the Yannick Karinja takeoff. The 35-year-old can fly.
What a highlight.
0.3, you can't come down with the ball. You've got to tip the ball to the rim. And they get it. And it's an and one. Down low. Coach loves it. Absolute non-concentration by Great Britain defense.
Great hands. Fontecchio does so much more than scores. Pisu drops it down. Oh! Lamb, what a block! Here's Smith, ball screen, goes upstairs!
And one. Beautiful play here.
Yes, sir. Kulamay drops it inside, great play. Oh! Oh! Throw that down and no need to do anything but get back on defense.
Listen, that boy has made me stand out of my seat twice in a row. Big dunk.
Again, forcing the play, there's no need to. Here come Ukraine, they look long. Oh, what a play!
Incredible look up to the rim. And he asked for the ball, put his hand up, he said, hey, throw it, and I'll go get it.
Well, one of the many players important to the French cause, Vincent Poirier, with 7 points already, averaging 8 points. And you alluded to the front court of France before the game, how they had the size, physicality, skills to really give problems for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, a lot of these games are about matchups, and their front court, their front line has the size and physicality and skill to match up with Bosnia and take away that strength. They've done a very good job of that here in the first half.
And Miralem Halilovic, the captain of Bosnia and Herzegovina, has 8 points. Very effective in the paint with that little kind of jump hook.
Couple key stats for fans out there. At the half, France 16 points to 2 in terms of points from turnovers. France has a big advantage, decided advantage in fast break points, 15-4. And the bench production for France, 21 points off the bench compared to 7 from Bosnia and Herzegovina. So when you look at the statistics, you can see why France has pulled ahead in this game. Let's see if Bosnia and Herzegovina can respond here with a strong third quarter and kind of fight their way back into the game facing this 10-point deficit.
It really, the most important aspect of this for Bosnia and Herzegovina is they're hunting to win, aren't they? To try to go ahead and lock in a place in the next phase of the competition. Of course, Lithuania here watching these events, and Lithuania under no illusion of how difficult it's going to be for their last couple of games against Hungary, against Bosnia and Herzegovina to win both of those, but at least they know that if France win today, they are still in the hunt.
Right. I have so much respect for that Lithuanian program, the Lithuanian players, coaches, staff. The fan support here has been wonderful, but they're in a tough spot. They have to be happy that Bosnia is up by 10.
Or no, France up by 10, yeah.
I'm sorry, France is up by, correct, thank you for correcting me. France is up by 10. But the tough thing is to have it be out of your control. You know, looking ahead, that would be a wonderful matchup on the last day.
And Thomas Hurtel, again, we were talking about him.
You can see the numbers on the screen, but the key number for me is 4 assists at the first half. You know, he's done a great job finding his teammates, getting his teammates involved, and that's what this French team needs. They need a connector, someone who is going to, you know, find the open man and initiate the ball movement and get the team feeling good about playing together. Hurtel's done a really, really good job the last 2 games.
Yeah, it's interesting with that French team. It didn't seem like all was good the other night against Hungary. Even though they were winning the game, it was a lot closer, I think, than a lot of people anticipated, themselves included. And there was a little bit of an incident late in the game on the bench, and Coach Collet was asked about it afterwards, and he did say, yeah, there is an issue regarding the spirit within the team. And I suppose these are the types of things that can happen in the hot, you know, the difficult moments, but, you know, they can either rip your team apart or you can get stronger, I guess.
But these are the relationships, you know, it's like a family. You're together all the time. You go through good situations and tough situations, as we see Roberson here. He's been a key with his 3-point shooting in the last 2 games. But again, all these teams are going to face pressure and face adversity, and that's the difference. If you get through that adversity together, you can really go on to achieve great things. And the teams that often fall victim to that pressure and stress and come apart, that's where you fall short. But again, let's give credit to Vincent Collet for his defensive cross-match in the front court, because that basically protected Gobert in those pick and roll situations where Roberson or Musa could come off and find open shooting space. Now the next thing is, in the offense from Bosnia, do they have a pick and pop play or pick and pop, pick and roll situation with the 4-man? And is the team recognizing, hey, this is how we need to attack Gobert now, which is different what they prepared for going into the game. They prepared for the 1-5 pick and roll. Now it's got to be 1-4. Or 2-4. So again, this is the chess match between coaches. This is the chess match of the details and matchups, and you've got to have a complete offense to be ready to make those in-game adjustments.
hear the horn, the signal for start of the second round. And let's see how you use today to refresh yourself. Last I heard,
Let's make this help for the rebound. Pogotovo ti i anthems. Morate nam ući u rebound. Ne mogu. Ništa da ne rade, ovi se ovako da stoje uzmaju lopte. Razumijete? I choosing the offense. Now we can play pick and roll small, right? Whatever is sure. Whoever is defended by number.
Let's go for second round.
I think he was talking about the situation that you were just talking about, defending the pick and roll.
This is about an experienced team.
Sorry, let me say, scanning the barcode, folks, to get the EuroBasket app. It's fantastic.
It's about an experienced team recognizing the situation on the floor and intelligently using their possession. You want to have a clear picture for all 5 guys of what you want to accomplish on that situation. So if they want to attack Gobert, you've prepared for Gobert at the 5 matchup, but now he's guarding the 4. You've got to make your adjustments accordingly.
Second half action underway in Cologne, and Robertson coming out and forcing the turnover. And now they just turn it right back over incredibly.
Tarpey everywhere.
Wow.
What a defensive weapon in your team.
It was just right after a colleague said, do you think he might be the TCL player of the game? And then he did that. It is the little things, but now Yabusele's pass intercepted by Musa. And somehow he doesn't get off, and it's because Tarpey hustles back and plays defense.
This is a clinic for hustle plays, energy plays, impacting the game on defense. Young kids out there, if you can defend, you can find your way into the lineup. This guy's done it on the national team level. Fantastic story.
Ball goes up, and Aiden Adic has it. Another missed shot. Patel wisely holds on to it. And a turnover. Robertson again. Musa from deep. It's interesting with Nurkic starting on the bench, how that impacts this game. And really, even though France were up by 10 points, in a way, Mike, this is where they need to put the game away.
100%. They've got to do their work now.
They'll turn it over a couple of times. Here's Gobert, turns, puts it up, and doesn't score.
France can't ask for anything more on that possession. Great high-low, great play at the rim. Rudy's got to finish that. Again, you can see 1 through 4 switching here for France.
And a little jump hook. And Kamenias.
Really nice duck in there. Everyone had the attention at the top. Good flash post up. Nice finish from Kamenias.
Gobert goes down and he comes up holding his hand. Kamenias, good sportsmanship, helps him up. And they might need to call a timeout for Gobert here, France. And they pass it over. A great play by Fournier. I wonder if Bosnia and Herzegovina were a little bit distracted by what was going on with Gobert there.
I'll tell you what, really shifty hesitation moves from Fournier. Beautiful drop off.
Bounce pass, Kamenias. And Kamenias travels.
So right now, Bosnia and Herzegovina looks like they're trying to figure everything out as we see the beautiful dish from Fournier. Easy basket at the rim. Bosnia and Herzegovina has to figure out their game plan, their plan of attack, where they can create some easy shots and advantages against this French defense.
Fournier from the right corner, and now. Bounce pass, Kamenyas, bounce pass again, knocked away by Tarpey. And now the break, 4-on-1. And Ortel gets swatted by the trailer, Adic. And then the pass ends up, and that was all hustle and turnover, and Halilovic ducks it home, a missed opportunity for France. And this is what we're talking about. France with an opportunity to start putting some distance between themselves and Bosnia and Herzegovina, and they do not slam the door shut.
A lot of basketball left to be played.
And Yabusele gets it up and in. Wow, that was a tough shot.
As Gobert took advantage of the switch and tries to post up Roberson, Yabusele went dunker spot to dunker spot in short action, and just at the last second finished the play.
Little push shot. Yabusele chases it down, but then they turn it over again. Got into a rush. And another gift for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And those gifts, they will cash in.
Jeff, that's how you wake up the bear. That's how you give the other team momentum, get them excited into the game. You've got to finish your defensive possession with strong defensive rebounding, controlling the boards.
And don't forget Nurkic on the bench. Yabusele, and the follow from Gobert, and he was fouled. So Adic called for a little nudge.
See the switch fighting under the basket.
No, it's on Kamenyas.
Just such a tough matchup. He gives up so much size and length. Got to keep him off the boards, get into his body earlier. Hold your ground. Don't give him that position at the rim. Again, the pick and pop situation is there for France. Yabusele with a clear look, rimmed out. Gobert cleaned it up.
Adic. His pass batted away by Gobert, but then it goes back to Adic, who then tries to get it to Halilovic, and then Ortel reaches in, not able to control it.
Gobert changes the decision-making at the rim with his rim protection. Guys don't want to go up. They're trying to make the extra pass, and sometimes it gets cute. He was able to deflect the ball out of bounds there.
Yabusele called for a foul. Nurkic. First foul called on France in the second half.
Number 7,
Bosnia and Herzegovina right now are fighting for their lives in this game. And France have the opportunity. And, you know, you let teams hang around, and that is a recipe for disaster. And nobody knows that more than all of the Lithuania fans that are watching this game who want France to win, to keep their hopes alive. Lithuania need France to win. And Roberson on the baseline. Oh, tough rebound from Tarpey, and then the quick outlet on the way down. Look at the pass. And Nurkic does a great job of coming back, affecting the shot. Ortel pulls up at the elbow. Nurkic getting a little frustrated. Oh, look at him. He's got to be careful. He's not the point guard. And now Adic, and here goes Fournier. Oh, and he loses it. The ball slipped out of his hands, but Hertel was there for the follow. And Nurkic just trying to do way too much there.
Jeff, what a sequence we just saw. Again, you've got to stay within yourself on the floor. Nurkic loses it. Amazingly, the ball slips out of Fournier's hands. Hertel there capitalizes it with a hustle play. Timeout.
Let's play the next offense here, huh? Let's play here. To je to. Kogod bude čuvao ovoga, koga bude pegamo. I, dajte mi i to odigrajte Dajte mi za Johna da je John opajdali na kraju, jel dogovorno? Juka, ti si vjerojatno bit će čvorka, jel ne? Znači, Miki, ti si ovdje, jel dogovorno? Juka će biti, dobit ćeš blok i ovo ovdje. I ostani u blind point, ovdje ako bude. So we play in for you. Is all right? Ajde. 1, 2, 3. Daj.
Thank you, eine Team. Dankeschön.
Bertel has been solid. Gabasele has been tough today as well. 9 points. And 3 of them not coming there, but the tap for Gobert.
Really good timeout there from Coach Fakir. Trying to get some control. Down 12, they need a good offensive possession.
So you can see the turnover game really benefiting France right now.
No baskets.
Another foul called. France have scored 18 points off the Bosnian and Herzegovina turnovers. Just 4 points for Bosnia and Herzegovina off the French turnovers. And it's not like France haven't turned the ball over, they have, but they haven't been punished for it the way that Bosnia and Herzegovina have. Excuse me. It's off a foul, checks back into the game.
Now we have the twin tower lineup with both Gobert and Foul out there.
And look at that, the hustle from Tarpey once again forcing the turnover. I'm not sure there's a better defender at this FIBA EuroBasket, at least out on the perimeter, but overall.
Terry Tarpey has impacted this game with his hustle, his defensive effort. He is bringing so much to this French team just with his inspired play.
And the interesting thing there is he's not credited with the steal, but clearly that turnover happened because of him, and that's the second time that's happened in this game.
Doing the little things that mean a lot. Terry Tarpey has been a fantastic story for France. Now we'll either see some post-up action here, a high-low situation, or some short pick-and-roll action, Spain pick-and-roll action for France.
So, back outside, Fournier, I don't think he got off in time.
And again, the key there is it's a 14-second shot clock situation. The ball was in the front court, so they only had 14 seconds to work with.
And Musa. And now Fournier. Here's Fournier. And the foul. And it stays in this end. And things get more complicated for
Number 7, first personal foul, erstes Foul, second team foul.
So Jeff, what we see now, this front court, the size with Fall and Gobert together, that's really a challenging front court for Bosnia to match up with, and the front court size and strength has been one of their strengths and go-to things here in the tournament so far. Nurkic wins the battle there. Oh, beautiful pass.
And he goes in the flush from Halilovic.
2-3 zone defense.
And another opportunity for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And Nurkic drives it. Oh, doesn't get it to drop. But he does get free throws.
I mean, that's really an impressive attack of the closeout for someone. So, here's the beautiful pass.
Well, foul actually kind of got him from behind on that one, driving down. Let's see here. Tarpey checks out of the game, and Fournier comes back in.
Fournier's been their go-to guy at the nail against the zone, so Coach Collet obviously reacting to the zone defense from Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Just get that feeling, Mike, that this French team has not completed the job.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are not going away. That's been established. They're here, they're in your face, and they're ready to go.
Luau Cabarro. Jacobo. Luau Cabarro from the right. He just has not looked as comfortable offensively for France in this EuroBasket. Good hand, Jacobo, though, and off to Fournier. Ooh, almost a reach and a bump from Nurkic. He has the 3 fouls. Bertel, Jacobo wide open. And here comes Halilovic, up ahead it goes, and Adic, and makes the layup. And France have to call timeout as their 12-point lead has been whittled down to 6. Let's go down to the bench.
Si on ne met pas la balle à l'intérieur, au concours de tir, on est baisé. C'est ce qu'ils veulent. Après, on pourra tirer, on les aura toujours les tirs. Mais en mettant intérieur, on les fixe. Et après, on peut driver. Allez, c'est vraiment important. D'accord? Une fois, on joue point sur la zone, ok? Donc, on le joue pour Eli. Donc, il faut commencer de ce côté-là. Vincent, t'es là. Thomas. C'est vous, c'est là.
Make some noise!
Well, Halilovic on this case, and then we just saw Aiden Adic as well getting ahead on the fast break. And those fast break points have been in favor of France in this game, but now suddenly Bosnia and Herzegovina and also the three-point shooting for France has dried up.
Yeah, 0 for 6 here to start the second half in the third quarter. Again, that's one of the keys to attacking the zone. They need to get a couple of those perimeter shots to go down. Bosnia and Herzegovina stick in the 2-3 zone. Ball reversal. Looking for slips on the big man into Fournier.
Got to put it up. And the offensive efficiency for France, it is just not working. And I don't want to be critical of Luau Cabarro and Jacobo, but when you take Fournier off the ground, off the court, and Gobert and Tarpey, it's just not as smooth, is it?
No, there's a lot of ways to attack a zone. They need to be looking at different options in their playbook.
Good defense from fouls. Jacobo avoids the defender. And that is offensive inefficiency there, going off of Jacobo, trying to make his move before he had the ball.
Again, the rhythm attacking a zone is different than attacking a man, the rhythm of the game. And guys just need to calm down and execute.
This is the nightmare scenario for Lithuania because France have not completed the mission, have not accomplished it, and you just feel the momentum and just a nervous finish coming for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Without a doubt, there's a momentum shift here in the third quarter. And as you called it out correctly, they had the opportunity to really create some separation and make it very difficult, take control of the game. They never took complete control of this game.
Aiden Adic over to Robertson on the baseline, and he misses a shot. And by the same token, Bosnia and Herzegovina have missed some opportunities. Rabac back in the game. He's been really strong. Oh, look at that. The gamble, the steal from Adic. And misses another chance, but a push was called on France.
Great ball pressure from Rabac there. Forces the turnover, and then Adic in transition. Draws the foul.
I really think France are lucky just to be leading right now the way they've played in this third quarter.
They're slowly giving it back to Bosnia and Herzegovina. They've got to come up with a more efficient zone attack. As soon as that happens, then they'll be able to rebuild their lead.
Another wonderful atmosphere in Cologne. Lots of fans. Lots of Bosnia and Herzegovina fans.
If I'm Coach Collet, I'm really looking to just get the ball back to Poirier at the nail and try to move it to his teammates. But right now, the shooting that he's relied on from Hertel and Fournier is on the bench resting.
And Bakir has done a great job of getting Nurkic out of the game now and bringing Kamenyas back in, but the rehabilitation of Aiden Adic has been key as you look at Nurkic.
Okubo being forced to sub out because of
blood.
It looks like blood. But that's not a bad thing. Here comes Fournier for a key possession. Again, France, look to use your dribble to attack the gaps, hit Poirier at the nail, and then find your perimeter shooters relocating for open shot.
And Albasi, what defense that was. Albasi getting a taste of his own medicine. Turning the basketball over, trying to make the little wraparound pass.
And the Bosnia and Herzegovina crowd is suddenly awake, trying to inspire their team.
Adic to Halilovic. It's a two-point game. Right at the end of the quarter, things could not have gone any worse for France, and also for Lithuania, for that matter. In that third quarter for Bosnia and Herzegovina, just what they needed. Look at this.
Yeah, very easy job for you. Just grab your levers.
France had control of this game, and they have handed it right back. It's France leading it 52-50 over Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Again, the key numbers here. 0 for 6 from 3 in the third quarter for France. Everything was coming easy for France. 12-point lead at one point.
Adams with one of the big plays. They got some easy buckets. That helped them.
Yes. Finally started to get some fast break points. Then the switch to the zone defense.
You bring in some of these guys off the bench for France, and it just feels like right now they are not in sync.
Again, they're maybe not used to taking the responsibility of the game.
Scan in the barcode for Courtside 1891 for video stream schedules and scores.
We will start with ball possession for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
So Evan Fournier, a key if they continue to play the zone. He's 1 for 7 from 3, 2 for 10 for the game. We know how important his offense is for this French team.
Boy, is it ever.
They'll need him here in this fourth quarter to be a little more productive.
Robertson and Bosnia and Herzegovina have taken the lead. It is going to be a nervous 10 minutes now for the French fans, but even more so for the Lithuania fans that are here watching. Albasi. And on the baseline, not there, but Poirier with the offensive rebound. And boy, that was a dangerous pass. Luawu Cabarro just doesn't look confident taking his jump shots.
They've had good looks. Look at the Bosnia crowd right now, Jeff. You want to talk about trying to inspire your team.
Yeah, just turn right around. They're right behind us. Here's Robertson. I mean, we could high-five them. That's how close they are. I don't know if that's a good thing.
So again, good substitution here from Coach Collet. He's got the shooting of Hertel back in and the defensive energy of Tarpey. Again, this is a very good lineup. You can see them coming back with Gobert at some point, but they have to just stay with it, get some defensive stops. There's plenty of basketball left to be played.
For me, it's just blatantly obvious right now. Okobo and Luawu Cabarro just are not feeling it for France. Here's Alilovic in the paint.
And Jeff, look, Tarpey draws the assignment of Musa to start the game, and now with Robertson going crazy, Coach Collet puts Tarpey on Robertson, a defensive stopper for the French team.
Still in the zone, but Brabat extends. Quick pass to Poirier. What a find from Hertel.
And again, they've gotten the ball to the baseline to Poirier in the dunker spot the last two possessions.
And good job by Robertson getting Tarpey on his back and getting him to foul him.
I'm impressed with Tarpey's ability to match up with small guards or big wings.
France back up by 1. Adic. Here's Robertson, another miss, and Hertel goes up, and then he's fouled with a little push-off on Halilovic.
And Jeff, that Robertson miss was all about Tarpey beating the dribble handoff, knifing through and contesting better than any defender has done against Robertson tonight. Great job from Tarpey.
Hertel drifts in.
Again, they got what they wanted. 2 high screens, took away the top line. Hertel in the paint, just missed his floater.
8 minutes to go. Adic gets in, spins, back outside. Nurkic for 3. Good! The NBA star from Portland.
Tough closeout for Fall there. Big shot for Nurkic.
Second three-pointer. Fournier tries to answer, and he does. Beautiful. The game gets a lot hotter, a little hotter, and he starts to heat up himself.
And that's such a sign of a great shooter. Not necessarily his hottest night, but when his team needs him, he delivers with a beautiful catch-and-shoot 3.
Pass to Adic, who flies in. Can't get it to go, but Halilovic able to bat it out to the perimeter and get it back. Robertson for 3 gets blocked by Tarpey. Just 2.8 seconds on the shot clock.
Again, this is the second time Tarpey has done a great job knifing through. You can see him with the chase down, blocks the shot that time. Again, an excellent job by Coach Collet putting a bigger matchup on Roberson, but the ability for Tarpey to match up with different players and defend them effectively is really outstanding. This is a special defensive player showing what he can do.
Here's Nurkic, though. He gets open and he hits a three. France gave away an easy one.
Not enough defensive effort by Yabusele on the screen, especially this time of the game.
No look pass. Beautiful play into Poirier, and he's fouled by Halilovic.
Again, Yabusele and Poirier at the nail. That's a good way to go for their zone attack right now. My question is, will Tarpey have the confidence to shoot a catch and shoot rhythm three when necessary? That's going to be a big challenge and test for him as a young player on this stage for the first time.
Kamenyas comes in for Halilovic, who leaves with 3 fouls. 14 on the shot clock. Dangerous pass. Robertson almost got it. Little runner, and just like before, his team needs a bucket, and Fournier shifts into gear.
It's beautiful to watch a go-to scorer like Fournier elevate his game and really rise to the challenge, rise to the occasion.
Here comes Nurkic. Gets inside. Earns a trip. Poirier was moving.
I would love to see Poirier give up his body and try to take a charge in that situation. You see the pick and pop, Nurkic coming downhill. Great opportunity to draw a charge against the attacking big man. Question now for Coach Collet in France is, what is their substitution rotation? What players are they confident bringing in to give these guys a breather, or are they just going to ride this 5 down the stretch for the end of the game?
Well, really, right now, it's Nurkic against Fournier, at least on the offensive end.
Again, the 2 high pick and roll, trying to get Hertel free.
Fournier over to Hertel for 3. Good! Wow, that was clutch. They take the ball, they get it out of Fournier's hands, and Hertel was up to the task. Traveling, good defense from Yabusele.
Gobert back in for Poirier. I mean, France got away with one right there. Nurkic, ball in the post, playing to their strength and a travel. 5:36 to play. We're getting into winning time.
Pass to Gobert. And Brabant's interfered, but there's Yabusele for the putback.
France, number 10, and Fournier, the person with this foul.
Gobert challenged at the rim. Loose ball rebound. Bounces, fortuitous bounce for Yabusele. Quick finish.
Nurkic able to pick it back up, and Gobert claims it. And suddenly the Lithuanian fans breathing a little easier here as France have reclaimed a little bit of the momentum.
1 point for the French offense when that ball gets into the nail.
And look at Gobert battle. The ball goes off the fingertips of Yabusele. Bosnia and Herzegovina can tie it. If they nail a 3. Musa, relatively quiet day for him. Maybe it's time for him to, that was on the way down. Good call by the referee. Great block attempt. Watch this. Was this going in?
It looked just to be on the way down right there. That's a tough call. But 1 point here for the French offense. When the ball goes into the nail, the perimeter players have to be in attack zone. They're too far out of the shooting area, and that takes away their effectiveness.
Great play. Fournier looked like Bosnia and Herzegovina got away with a shirt tug on him. Initially. So Halilovic picks up foul number 4, and this game is in the balance right here. This is why you play. You want to be in these situations.
The beauty of EuroBasket basketball.
Fournier makes both. Look at that. Not surprisingly, all of a sudden, great shots from the truck of the Lithuania fans. Good decision because they need France to win this game. Oh, good defense from Yabusele, knocking it away from Nurkic. Uh-oh, look out. Going down. He doesn't mess around. The dunk. The 2 points. And all of the Lithuania fans are now up and cheering. Timeout.
Slušajte vamo, Niki, ajmo jedan opet napad, samo man to man. Pardon, jednu odbranu. We going man to man, John, man to man, you alright? We go man to man. Let's go in how you say, in this, I want you to play L side, you organize, okay? L side for him with, ne znam ko je, Gobert, sa Goberom. So, you come. John, you go from here, right? You are here, they go, you ideš ovde, a onda on igraju ovu akciju vam. Ideš ovde i onda mijenjamo se ovako. Jel dogovoren? Ajmo man to man jedno. Ajde. We are here, guys. Come on. Ajde.
Well, a couple of times we've seen Nurkic put the ball down on the ground and go just for the dribble. I mean, anybody can knock it away. On that case, it was Yabusele that led to the fast break.
So that was a play they've run several times. It's an inverted screen, call it traffic. And France obviously had it well scouted, well prepared. Yabusele hands right there to create the steal.
Still plenty of time for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Adic, Robertson, Halilovic, Musa, and also Nurkic on the floor. Robertson puts it up. Tough shot, tough make. What a great play by Robertson.
Well defended from France, contested by Tarpey after the switch. Big bucket for Robertson.
Pass to Gobert. And he goes up, he doesn't mess around.
Bosnia and Herzegovina back man-to-man that possession out of the timeout. Gobert sending a message with two-hand authority dunk.
Nurkic again falls over, and they're going to call a trip on Yabusele. No hesitation from Portsanides, the Greek referee, to make that call. Yabusele walks away. Let's have a look.
This
is at the other end.
Yeah, the offense. Again, Gobert, there's the contact. Nurkic loses his balance. Easy opportunity with authority for France.
Nurkic with 14 points, 10 rebounds. Gobert today has 9 points, 9 rebounds. Fournier, 12 points, 3 assists. Hurtel's been fantastic. 7 assists to go with his 11 points and 4 rebounds. Might just be the player of the game for France.
It's been hard work for France out here today. It's been hard work. Has not come easy.
Probably Nurkic has been the man for Bakir, but now it feels like it's Robertson time, or maybe even Musa. No, Halilovic gets it down low, Aiden Adic. And the pass to Nurkic. And put up an acrobatic shot. And now Ertel has it. Another rebound for him. Goes behind his back to avoid Adic. Oh, what a catch from Yabusele. Into the paint to Gobert. And wisely passes it back out. Fournier off 1 foot. It's good. It helps to have a cold-blooded, you know what.
Yeah, what a score. Oh, my gosh.
Now he just takes it away from Musa. Musa, though, gets it back, keeps his concentration. Adic for 3. He misses. And Gobert with the rebound. Fournier goes down. And you know what? When France are in the flow and playing like we expect them to play, they're brilliant. And we're seeing it right now.
Here's Fournier. Uses the screen, and then the footwork to finish and have such soft touch.
Yep.
Not just a three-point shooter running off screens, catch and shoot, but the ability to create his own shot and have the mid-range finishing package. Just a great score.
Biggest lead of the game is 12 points for France. Right now they're up by 7 and have possession. 2:15 remaining. This is not the end of the world for Bosnia and Herzegovina if they do not win this game.
But
They'll
it
have
will.
another one to play against Lithuania.
It would set up a showdown on the last day.
Although Lithuania would need to beat Hungary today for that to happen. That'll be next. Terry Tarpey. Over to Ertel. Quick pass to Gobert, and Adic reaches in, knocks the ball off of Gobert's leg.
Again, Rudy cannot put the ball on the floor in that situation. That has got to be a pivot and use his length to get to the rim. You see what happens. Big man puts the ball on the floor in traffic. That gives the guards the advantage. Deflection, turnover.
Robertson for 3. And Kamenias couldn't quite get it. Here comes Tarpey. This is going to be a big moment. He takes off. Terry Tarpey hits the runway and flushes it with 2 hands. And his career is taking off at this FIBA EuroBasket.
Beautiful to see.
Timeout, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Lithuanian fans standing and cheering. They know their team is still in it.
Opet idemo onaj specijal. Kameni, Muki I John. I ti si ovdje, Juka. Znači, idemo prvo napraviti steger Johnu. Ako imaš ovaj šut, daj mu je. A onda ti ideš ovdje I Muki izlazi gore. Ako imaš šut, a ako ne ideš pick and pop sa ovim, kako zove, Juku. Jel da govorim? John, so. Nemojte ovo da he will be make stagger for you every time, right? If you have that shot, right? Let's go.
Fantastic play here, Tarpey. He was the one who contested and challenged Robertson. Gets the breakaway run-out dunk. Fantastic.
Tarpey today, 7 points, 4 steals, 1 block. And 4 rebounds. Plenty of inspiration provided once again from one of the great stories of this FIBA EuroBasket, Terry Tarpey. Nurkic for 3, it looks good, but it was long. Last time Bosnia and Herzegovina advanced from the group phase was here in France, I believe, in '93. And Lithuanian fans, the Lietuva fans are loving it. Musa hasn't been a factor today, really for the first time in the tournament for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That's a tough shot for Nurkic there. It's a 5-man putting it on the floor, trying to shoot a pull-up jump shot. Maybe not the best option.
45 seconds remaining. The French fans are applauding their team, but so are the Lithuania fans. And Fournier misses. Yabusele, another offensive rebound, puts it up. And a technical foul called either on Adic or Nurkic.
It was on Adic. You know, he was really upset that he didn't get a charge call against Fournier. He was physical with Fournier right in front of the referee. Fournier bodied him up. He tried to draw the charge, didn't get the call. Then he tried to contest Fournier really hard. Had something to say with the referee coming up the court. Again, we've seen it before from Adic. He's got to keep his emotional discipline. He's obviously frustrated because of the hard-fought effort here today.
Yeah, I might have even said he was their player of the game today, Adic.
He did many, many good things out here. That was not one of them.
No, it's a tough loss. It's a tough loss for Bosnia, trailing now by 14 with 31.1 seconds.
But again, you have to take wins and losses and be at your best. You know, you can't compound it by making a problem, technical foul, cheap shots, or things like this. This is about winning and losing the right way, and understanding, hey, the tournament is not done. They still have work to do, and give respect to your opponent when they outplay you, when they're better than you on that day.
And Sulemanovic looking on, not getting in today. Disappointing result for Bosnia and Herzegovina. About to come up. Lucy's going to go help up Fournier. And Bakir, there's Kuzminskis. Hey, listen, you know, Lithuanian fans celebrating, but it is going to be a battle and again, Lithuania will have to win the next game today against Hungary for that game tomorrow against Bosnia and Herzegovina to matter.
I was chatting with Kęstutis Kamzura, one of the assistant coaches for the Lithuanian national team, and they knew their position coming in today. They knew they needed the help of France to winning so that, in his words, then they could do their job. So I believe they're going to be focused and come out and do everything they can to do their job and set up that big showdown on the last day.
Still saw some concerns for France with some of their players today. I know the Collet must be, you know, he's got to build some of these guys up. They look to be a little lacking in confidence as Gobert goes up for another dunk. And blocking foul on Tarpey.
France number 22, Tarpey.
What a game Tarpey has had.
Yeah, he has. He gets the assist on that one. Five rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, a block to go with the 7 points. Terry Tarpey. Musa's a player that came in averaging, what, 23.8 points per game, and he just has not been able to get it going today. He's got 14 points now.
But let's give credit to Tarpey. He started with a defensive matchup on Musa, and then
set the tone.
And that set the tone. And then Roberson gets hot, becomes the most dangerous opponent. Collet makes the switch onto him there. That's just a tribute to Terry Tarpey's defensive versatility.
Well, it was not easy. They blew a big lead, but then came good at the end. France, they won it 81-68 over Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, Bosnia and Herzegovina still have a chance. They're going to have to, in all likelihood, win their game against Lithuania tomorrow to advance to the next phase of the competition. And 0-3 Lithuania, is hard to believe they're still in the hunt, but they are. They just got to win their last 2 games. For France, they needed a win against a hot team, and maybe this is a game that will give them some confidence.
Again, you see the shooting numbers, the statistics. France a little bit better field goal shooting. The zone defense drove down their numbers a little bit. 3-pointers, 8 made for France in the game. Rebounds, clear advantage, 46-32 for France, and then the 20 assists. A lot of that Thomas Hurtel's playmaking. Really good balance in terms of the scoring. Yabusele 15, Hurtel and Fournier 14. Halilovic, Musa, Nurkic 14 apiece. I mean, this was a hard-fought game. In the end, France emerged as the winner, well-deserved. And let's see if Lithuania can take advantage of that opportunity. I believe they will. Their pride, I believe they'll do everything they can to set up that showdown tomorrow.
Well, you look back at these highlights, and it always felt like it was either France's game to win or lose, taking nothing away from Bosnia and Herzegovina. But when France were kind of executing and just playing smart, it's just the thing that's uncomfortable for me for France right now is Okobo and Luwawu Cabarrot did not look up to it when they were in. And, you know, can they rebound from this performance?
I mean, they have to. Hopefully they can draw some confidence on just getting more of a rhythm and understanding, you know, their role in the team and situations. But France's front line matched up with the Bosnia-Herzegovina front line. That was a key. Again, the points from turnovers and fast break points early on gave France the advantage. They struggled to attack the zone a little bit, but in the end, they held on. Fournier making some big baskets. And Tarpey's defense, his versatility, some of the game plan, in-game adjustments from Cole. Let's give these guys credit. They made the slight details, the slight adjustments that they needed to make to turn the game in their favor.
It's really comfortable for France knowing that you have Fournier out there, but it also took a big shot from Hurtel to really, as we just saw it, because obviously Bosnia and Herzegovina identified Fournier and they're going to try to close him out, and he passed Hurtel for that 3-point shot. That was a massive sequence.
Big
and of
play.
course this turnover here.
But again, with France, it's about how connected are they? They need a guy who's going to connect them with ball movement, and for the last 2 games, that's been Hurtel. He's been doing a great job. Hurtel's strength is as a shooter, so as you point out, when Fournier draws all the attention, that's a real strength for Hurtel to be able to catch and shoot and impact the game in that way as well.
Well, France, obviously, they're not done either. They will take on Slovenia tomorrow, and Slovenia will be going into that game after a tough game tonight against Germany. You know how these finishes are and the crossovers, and it's all very interesting stuff. So France winning it 81-68. So Bosnia and Herzegovina, we think, will have to play Lithuania for a decider to get into that top 4. And you see the other action coming up for today. And here we are. Germany have been temporarily leapfrogged by France, who go top. Bosnia still in 3rd, Lithuania at 0-3, looking a very dangerous 0-3 indeed. So, well, they had an opportunity, Bosnia and Herzegovina, to take care of business tonight, to come out and punch their ticket for the next phase. But France had other ideas. The Les Bleus win it 81-68.
Adi Bečiragić je danas poraz umor je stigao, ja mislim, reprezentaciju Bosne i Hercegovine.
bez ikakve sumnje. Izuzetno sam zadovoljan i ponosan sa igračima. Mislim da ko zna košarku, tačno